Peace and love, everybody. This is your girl, Tysandra Barnes, and I'm coming back at you all once again. Um, what I'm going to be discussing with you all, I'm going to be addressing about these men. What gets me, I can't stand a person, as far as with a man that want to take and rape, that want to take from women and want to rape women. You got a lot of men out here that's a bunch of rapists, a bunch of pedophiles, and I think it's just absolutely ridiculous. Everybody's talking about this R. Kelly situation, and I find it absolutely ridiculous. How he's going around taking young girls' virginity, enslaving these women in his home, raping them, drugging them, making them his sex slave. I just absolutely find it ridiculous. That's a prime example of a rapist, and that's a prime example of a pedophile. Anytime you have to have women in your home, you got to control and enslave, and yet be held hostage without their consent and against their will. I find it absolutely ridiculous. A pedophile is a person that's nothing but a rapist. It's nothing but a taker. And you have a lot of men out here that's out here taking these women's lives, raping them, and just don't seem to care anymore. It just seems like once they say no, they just want to go against their will, and they just want to rape them. And I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I don't feel no sympathy, and I don't feel no I have no compassion for a pedophile that takes and rapes women, especially when it comes to kids. When you raping little kids and molesting them against their will, I find it absolutely ridiculous. I was also looking at a documentary where I was looking online, and I found a lot of men out here, taking these little kids and raping them, and the mothers leaving them kids with their boyfriends, and I just absolutely find it ridiculous. I was reading one case where a man had married his own daughter and got her pregnant at 17 years old and had a baby by her. He was in prison for some couple of years, and she didn't know that was her father, but as she got to know him, she grew to know that he was her father, and he ended up developing an intimate relationship with her and then had babies by her. Absolutely ridiculous. Then there was another man, black male, impregnated his own daughter. I'm sorry, I take that back. He had sex with his 8-year-old daughter. Absolutely sickening, absolutely disgusting. Anytime you have to take from a child, anytime you got to take away from a woman, you need to be executed, because I find it absolutely ridiculous when it comes to these kids being murdered, when it comes to these kids being molested. You have a lot of these men out here raping these women, leaving them for dead, holding them against their will. With this person, with this person they claim that they love, these women need to know about these men, because these men is nothing but rapists, and these women need to be aware of what's going on and who's watching their children. Even with the situation with R. Kelly, I don't respect him no more. All I'm seeing now, what he's doing with these women, raping them, and how he drugged them, he messing up nothing but their lives, bringing on STDs and different things to that nature. It's absolutely sick. Anytime you honor somebody like that, anytime you put these rapists and these pedophiles on the pedestal, you need to be executed from the world too, because I have no respect for those that molest children, and especially those that disrespect and rape women. You all men need to get yourselves together and just start respecting these women out here and quit trying to rape them and try to kidnap them. If a woman says no, you can't force that woman to have sex if she don't want to. You can't force that woman to be with you. You have to just learn to walk away and just and leave it as is. But no, some of you men just want to just take from a woman, just mess up their lives, raping them and messing with these kids and babies and molesting them. Absolutely ridiculous. Then you want to have babies by these kids. And then some of these men so nasty enough, they having kids by their own children, their daughters. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't even look at these people as men. I look at them as animals, because it doesn't make any sense when you have babies and molest kids, or whatnot, by your own children. You all men need to wake up, and you all women need to wake up and pay attention and know who you laying down with, because these men is nothing but the enemy that's trying to get what's yours. Words of truth.